Thanks to this T-Link app, students are now getting from point A to point B safely. Right now, students aren't allowed to carry their guns on campus, but they are allowed to store guns in their vehicle. Commercial tasers have about 2 watts of electricity compared to an officer's that has 26 watts. Officers say aim for the small of the back, that is where the clothing is the tightest. The city is recognizing firefighters and law enforcement officials who responded to the November wildfires as the parade grand marshals. They're encouraging people to come down to the parade early, and as you can see, people are already taking advantage of that opportunity to get the perfect parade view. Since 2011, this group has honorably laid to rest hundreds of veterans. It's a cause that brings strangers together, bonded by military service. Hannah was killed by this type of X-Lite guardrail and end terminal. I was told by TDOT today they will begin the process of removing these across the state. The Streetscapes project includes adding benches like this and making the area more green. Just like football and tailgates, parking tickets are a reminder for some students that fall is here. Eyewitness video shows tourist plans for relaxation, going up in smoke around 3 in the morning on Blackberry Ridge Way. The light of day reveals the depth of destruction.
You know, there was nearly 12 folks out here that nearly lost their life in this.
2 of the 12 who escaped had to jump out windows, hurt but not badly. After an exhausting overnight, Pigeon Forge Fire Chief Tony Watson is thinking about how this could have been avoided.
Fire sprinklers, being as cheap as they are, could have made the difference right there. So I'm really an advocate that we start putting those in.
The chief says adding fire sprinklers to rental cabins is something leaders have talked about before. Now it's a conversation he wants to revive.
You know, this is not the first time we've had this problem inside our county, and we just need to learn from these events and make it safer for all of our visitors that come and visit with us. Hannah Brewer is like every 5-year-old, happy, energetic, but what sets Hannah apart?
The sound waves don't make it to her brain, so she can't hear anything. She's profoundly deaf in that ear.
Hannah suffers from enlarged vestibular aqueduct syndrome, or EVA, a condition in which the tubes of the inner ear grow too large, causing her to be deaf on one side.
Aqueduct is only supposed to be 0.5 millimeters, and hers was 2.5 millimeters.
With a $6,000 grant from the Bristol chapter of Speedway Children's Charities, the Waiting to Hear program was able to give their first pair of hearing aids to Hannah. Without the help of Waiting to Hear, Brewer says this wouldn't have been possible.
We don't really have the money in our pockets to spend out for this, so to get this is amazing.
Tennessee law requires every individual or group health insurance policy to provide coverage every 3 years for every child under 18. But Brewer says their insurance wouldn't cover it. That is when Waiting to Hear contacted the family.
Any children that needs access to hearing aids, we want to be able to provide them through this program till their insurance is able to provide access.
Hannah is the first recipient for the program. This Christmas, Hannah's family is thankful for the gift of hearing. In Johnson City, Whitney Shelton, ABC 19 News. A funeral with full military honors for 61-year-old Edmund W. Sumner. A United States flag draped his casket to honor the memory of his service to America. Ed's pastor was then presented the tri-folded flag as a keepsake. While most of Ed's biological family is gone, he found a spiritual family through his church.
Was able to be a great blessing to us, and I think we to him as well.
Ed is not alone. Since 2011, this group has honorably laid to rest hundreds of veterans. It's a cause that brings strangers together, bonded by military service. A crowd bowed their heads in silence. Dozens of brothers and sisters in the military coming from Nashville, Atlanta, and right here at home, including the longest held prisoner of war as an enlisted man, retired Air Force Captain Bill Robinson.
No matter who he or she is, as long as they serve their country honorably, there will be veterans standing here to bid a farewell.
If only Ed had known in life how much we all appreciate his service. At Turkey Creek's Alumni Hall,
these were popular last season, As soon as Butch Jones puts it on, it's going to be gone.
There's plenty of reason for Tennessee fans to stop by and stock up.
I bought this for my husband because tomorrow's our anniversary, so I think it's a great gift, don't you?
No matter how old they are, fans know it's Beat Bama Week.
Oh, he knows what the third Saturday in October is, definitely.
Even 4-month-old Carter understands the ups and downs Team 120 has been through.
He jumps a lot because we scream a lot, and also he gets a little nervous.
Fanfare from this team is bringing in business from all over the Volunteer State to right here in Knoxville. Fans have high expectations for this team, some even comparing Team 120 to the 1998 National Championship team.
They're really excited. They feel like this is going to be like 98, so it's going to be a big season for the Vols.
The ability to fight back after big deficits week after week is why these fans believe the Vols will take down the #1 ranked Crimson Tide.
I don't remember, even the national championship season, I don't remember a season quite like this one. There's just a grittiness to it. There's a no quit attitude, and yeah, I think everyone is really starting to believe